so come into a comfortable seat to always begin. I like to have my seat lifted. You can stay in a chair if it's not comfortable for you to get to the ground. If you're on the chair, make sure your feet are flat on the earth. If your feet don't touch, get a pillow or blocks or something to put under your feet so your feet are grounded. Okay, rub your hands together. Actually, let's play with some energy really quick here too. So rub your hands together really quick. For those of you that have never done energy work or felt your flow of energy, take your hands and rub them together really quick and then feel between your hands and see if you can feel a vibration. See how you can feel it. Now let's do this little fun trick. If you don't know me very well, I'm extremely spontaneous. So just go along with me because that's how it is. So put one fist up and one fist down and open and close 20 times. Ready? $18, $19, $20. Then flip it the other way 20 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that opens up the hand chakra. How about that? Remember I said there's more than 7 chakras, right? That's the hand chakra. Now feel the energy between. You may want to rub them together a little bit, but feel if you feel a more powerful energy between your palms. So that right there is a tool that is a takeaway. That, it's just as simple as that, to open up the palms. So if you need to be there for a friend or you want to give yourself self-energy work, you want to put your hands on a place that doesn't feel so great, open it up and open that energy up in the hand chakra and feel that. Now I want to know in your feedback or in an email back to me if you have trouble feeling energy. I just want to know who has trouble with it. I don't need to know who can, because many of you will be able to. And there's no judgment. Some of you are brand new to this, okay? So thumbs at the sternum, fingers away. Find your breath. Inhale for the Adi mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Feel for a minute. Remember, I bow to the infinite wisdom and to my teacher within. Observe your breath wherever it is. Notice it. Lower your arms, and here comes the Chakra Daily Dozen. Oh, do some of it pointing at you, and then I'll turn. So take your legs out straight. Support yourself, come into seat of the staff, so you're like a letter L, right? And you're going to point and flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Important to breathe. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. This is point and flex. This is how I call them for my Chakra Daily Dozen. Okay? And I like to do at least 15 for those of you who like to count. I feel like at least 15 if you're a counter, if you're that type of mind, then I know circulation is moving. But for those of you that don't like to count, what I want you to feel, my feelers in here, I want you to do as many as you feel the lymphatic fluids start to flow and circulation start to happen all the way up. At least from your feet to your seat, because that's the first chakra, right? So at least there, okay? Then take your legs wide or wider and do ankle rolls. And notice if, like I went the opposite directions, right? You may have gone like this. So notice what you did and change it around as you do it. Go the other way. And again, enough that is moving energy. Yes? And feeling where you feel it. Getting all these channels of communication to start talking to each other. And then if you did the opposite directions, go the same for a few and the other. Your ankles will be feeling it. Good. And then we're going to do ankle wipers. We call these windshield wipers, but I'm calling them ankle wipers. You'll see why. Because we're just going to move them across. Now this one you can lean back. Now if you're in a chair, you're doing this from a seated position. It's all good. You can do this right from your chair. You may not move as fast as we do. It's okay. All right? And I'll show you, I'll give you a chair option for this next one. All right, so those are ankle wipers. Now we're going to bend our knees. You can still lean back on your hands, feet wide apart, and I'm calling these hip wipers or knee wipers. Liz and I came up with today. I'm like, Liz, what do we want to call this? And we're calling this knee wipers. Who's Liz? Liz is on this call. Her name's Liz Best, and she helps me. She assists me, and she's a great friend of mine and a yogi colleague. And so Liz is here too. If you ever need anything and you can't get me to answer something, Liz is there. Good. And back and forth and opening up, getting a little massage to the rumpus, right? Yes, so if you're in a chair, keep going. If you're on the floor, it feels good. You can pause from side to side. If you're in a chair, you're going to do this. Heel toe, out and in. I love doing this at my desk during the day. So you're going to heel toe out and heel toe in if you're in a chair. Okay, one more. All right. I'm going to give you a chair option for this next one is going to be rock and roll. Now notice we're moving up the chakras, right? We're moving up through. So rock and roll is rocking and rolling on your spine up and back. And just keep doing this. If you're in a chair, what I want you to do is bend over as much as you can. You can even grab a blanket or a pillow and bend in and come back up. And bend all the way in and come back up. So if you're in that chair, really rock and roll. So you're getting a lot of movement here, okay? If you're on the ground, rock and roll. Come up to seated. Once you've rocked and rolled, come up to seated. Grab your shins. If you're in a chair, put your hands on your knees, and you're going to spine flex. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round down. We're going to inhale up. Exhale, round the spine. So in kids yoga, I used to call this Superman, root beer man. Superwoman, root beer woman. Like, oh, I'm sitting there all collapsed, and then I'm up with my spine ready to rock and roll, right? So really spine flex. And sometimes we might do this double time. Inhale, exhale. Feeling it in your third chakra, the solar plexus there. Yes, kind of like cat-cows. You could do that version if you'd like. But these are the ones that I do every single day. Yes. Okay. Inhale up. Inhale a little more. And exhale. Come to that. So then we're going to take our feet together. Come into butterfly. So bottoms of the feet together. Now if you're in a chair, do your best. Can you get into butterfly here? I'm not sure. You might have your feet down on the ground just like this, okay? And then here's, we're gonna add this Kundalini warm up here by inhaling up, exhaling, coming forward and your elbows out. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Are you doing it with me? Yep, I see you. Good, keep going, opening up. Good. Inhale up. Inhale a little more. Exhale. Nice. Crisscross your legs again. Take your arms like field goals. Yes? And at this point, we may add some mudras at different times, but today we're just going to take our hands wide open and inhale left, exhale right. Now this should be pretty easy in a chair. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhale, center. Inhale a little more. Exhale, let the arms come down. All right, this one is to let go of control and open the heart and bring some energy through the heart. It's called cupping. So we're going to bring this cupping here, right? It's cupping water is what we've always called it. So it's like we're holding water in our cup of our hands. And we're going to splash it over our head and then across. So we inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Alternate the crisscross. Let your control disappear. Let that heart shine, giving yourself a little love. Getting movement in this upper body. Inhale. Inhale a little more. Exhale. Let the arms come down. Slowly. Nice. Now your neck, your throat. Drop your chin to your chest and rise your chest to your chin. And then lift your head up and close your jaw. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up, close your teeth. Exhale, look down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And come back to center. The daily dozen. Here we go, looking over our left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, look over the right. Inhale to the left. And exhale to your right. You pay attention to your body of how much you desire, how long you do each one, what is needed, and as you learn your body, you'll know I have an overactive fifth chakra or an underactive, so I need to do less here or more there or whatever. Okay, last but not least is energy medicine here, and it's the 4 thumps, and we may add a 5th little thump to it. And what do we do here? We're going to tap right underneath the cheeks. Right there at this stomach. If you're up really far, that's kidney. But if you're underneath, it's at the stomach meridian right here. And there's so many benefits to what we're doing. They boost our immune system. It activates and balances the chemistry and the electrolytes in our body. It helps us metabolize food. What else does it do? Let me see. Oh, reduces stress and toxins. Yes. And we're tapping there. And you'll notice when you take a breath, that big deep breath comes, you need to switch. So then the K27 points right underneath the clavicle here promotes clear thinking. So this is why I put it at the end of our Chakra Daily Dozen, a lot of it to stimulate all the fluids going on in our body and these meridian points, as well as allow us to have clear thinking as we work on our chakras here. So there's that breath that came from me. How about you? Then I'm going to go to my third little spot, and that's our thymus. This is the immune system here. K27 points that we were at is all about opening up the channels of communication throughout the body. Now we're opening up the immune. Notice when you take that big deep breath, you can go on to the next. And then here's the toxins and letting our old self move through us. So I like to open and close the hand. So a fist and then a palm. And this is your spleen points here. And your liver's really near over here too, right in that spot. So I think of our filtration through here to let everything flow through us that needs to flow through. Yes. Nice. And then you may just tap the crown and reset a temporal tap 3 times. Ah, there you have it. That is the Chakra Daily Dozen. So that will be our warm-ups, and I will send you that little practice tomorrow so that you can